Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to our Arabic class. We are doing the Medina Arabic course book 1, and we are currently on page 111 on exercise number 3, continuing on from where we had begun last week, which is the top of page 20. We began on page 109. So without any extra delays, let us begin. Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. So like I mentioned last week, we are continuing on here, which is أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية مستعملا العدد المذكور بين قوسين. He says, answer the following questions using the العدد المذكور, the number which is mentioned بين قوسين, between the brackets. So he gives number 1, كم أخا لك, how many brothers do you have? He gives you the number 6. So you have to say, I have 6 brothers. So لي ستة إخوة. لي ستة إخوة. I have 6 brothers. Number 2, كم أختا لك, how many sisters do you have? And the number is given is 5. So لي خمس أخوات. As you know, for the last 2 weeks, we covered first masculine numbers 3 to 10 and then feminine numbers 3 to 10. So when it is masculine, when the thing you are discussing is masculine, then the number will be feminine. And when the thing you are discussing is feminine, then the number you use is masculine. That's the simple rule to use. Hence why you heard me say ستة with ta marbuta on the end, and I said khamsu without the ta marbuta for akhawat, because the first one was masculine, the second one was feminine. Then كم بقرة في الحقل, how many cows are in the field? Then the answer given is 10. Then you will say baqara is now feminine, so then you use the ashru baqaratin fil haqli. There are 10 cows in the field. Number 4, كم طالبة جديدة في الفصل, how many new female students are in the class? Answer given is 9. So في الفصل تسع طالبات جدد. طالبات جدد. In the classroom, there are 9 new students. Number 5, كم طبيبة في مستشفى الولادة, how many female doctors are in the maternity hospital? Hospital for giving birth, maternity hospital. And the number given is 8. So في مستشفى الولادة ثمانية, or ثماني at least, because we're not yet we're talking about طبيبة, so feminine. So we would say ثمانية if it was masculine, because ثمانية is the feminine number, but the feminine number is used for masculine items. So therefore, في مستشفى الولادة ثماني طبيبات. في مستشفى الولادة ثماني طبيبات. In the maternity hospital, there are 8 female doctors. Number 6, كم حافلة, كم بقرة, كم حافلة في الجامعة, how many buses are in the university? In other words, how many buses does the university have, if we were to put it in those terms? So كم حافلة في الجامعة, how many buses are in the university? And the number given is 6. So we got 6 and 6. So therefore, في الجامعة, we got hafila, as you can tell, is feminine. So therefore, the number we use has got to be masculine. So fil jami'ati sittu hafilatin. Sittu hafilatin. So fil jami'ati sittu hafilatin. In the university, there are 6 buses. Number 7, kamibnan laka. As you can hear, I'm not saying kam ibnan laka, kam ibnan laka. Alif with the sign for the Hamzatul Wasl. So kami, we're giving a kasra to the meme over here, even though it's not written, it's pronounced. So there'll be a sakin on the meme in the written form, but you will pronounce it as kamibnan laka. How many sons do you have? Answer given is 4. Ibn is masculine, hence the number will be feminine. So therefore, أربعة. So لي أربعة أبناء. I have 4 sons. كم بنتا لك? How many daughters do you have? Number given is 7. Lucky number 7. So كم بنتا لك? How many daughters do you have? لي سبع بنات. I have 7 daughters. لي سبع بنات. بنات is plural of the word بنت. سبع masculine because بنات is feminine. So لي سبع بنات. I have 7 daughters. Number 9. كم جامعة في بلدك? How many universities are in your city? في بلدي 3 جامعات. 3 is a number. So جامعة is feminine. So it has to be masculine. في بلدي 3 جامعات. 3 masculine. جامعات feminine. And the last one for this lesson, number 10 here on the end of the page. كم كتابا عندك? How many books do you have by you? How many books do you have? And the answer given is 8. You must use 8 books. So عندي 8 كتب. 8 كتب. كتاب singular, كتب plural. 8 the kitab is masculine, hence why we have to use the feminine form. So عندي by me I have. عندي 8 كتب. I have 8 books. That's page, end of page 111. Moving on to page 112. Exercise number 4. اقرأ الجمل الآتية واكتبها مع كتابة الأعداد الواردة فيها بالحروف. He says, read the following sentences and write it, along with writing the numbers which are used with words. In other words, you're using digits. He's giving you a digits all over. So he wants to, sometimes when, or at least not sometimes, very often, in fact, when a person don't know the number, then they write it with digits rather than في في سنة 2070 و100, something like this here, which means 2000. It's people don't want to write that, so they write 200 like that. They use digits. So he's telling you here, he's giving you digits, but he wants you, because a digit doesn't denote masculine or feminine. It's just a digit. But when you're using it in words, then it gives a big difference. It will show masculine or feminine. Hence why he's throwing you here a whole lot of things which are in digit form, and you must switch it over to being in actual words. So the first one, he says, Li 4 ikhwa wa 3 akhawat. So I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters. So Li arba'atu ikhwatin wa thalathu akhawatin. I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters. Masculine. Ignore the ta marbuta, that doesn't make it feminine. I have, because of being masculine over a year, therefore this is feminine. So I have arba'atu ikhwatin, and because this is feminine, therefore this is thalathu. وثلاث أخوات. لي أربعة إخوة وثلاث أخوات. I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters. Next one, محمد له 5 أبناء وثماني بنات. Muhammad has 5 sons and 8 daughters. Next one, number 3, عندي 10 كتب و7 مجلات. I have 10 books and 7 magazines. Majalla is a magazine. Majallat is plural form, magazines. So, عندي I have. Kutub is masculine. Thus, we use the عشرة with the ta marbuta, feminine for the masculine. عشرة كتب و7 مجلات, and 7 magazines. Masculine because this is feminine. Next one. في المستشفى 9 طبيبات و6 ممرضات. Both are feminine this time. He throws you off in case you're thinking he's gonna use a masculine and a feminine each time. No, he throws in this case 2 feminine. Doctors and nurses. ممرضة ممرضات. طبيبة طبيبات. So in the hospital, there are 9 doctors and 6 nurses, all of whom are female. So في المستشفى 9 طبيبات و6 ممرضات. Number 5. عندي 4 قمصان. عندي 4 قمصان. I have 4 shirts, 4 kurtas. قميص, so masculine, hence why we use the feminine 4. Number 6. لهذه السيارة 4 أبواب. باب masculine, so 4. لهذه السيارة 4 أبواب. This car has 4 doors. Number 7. في هذه الكلمة 5 حروف. حروف masculine hence feminine. في هذه الكلمة 5 حروف. In this letter, or at least in this word, there are 5, or at least in this word, there are 5 letters. Yeah. Number 8. في مدرستنا مدرسات or in this case مدرسات, but مدرسات singular and plural, which is, as you can tell, feminine form, so masculine number. في مدرستنا 8 مدرسات. In our school there are 8 female teachers. Next one. في بيتنا 10 رجال and 10 نساء. So في بيتنا 10 رجال و10 نساء. 10 and 10. 10 and 10. In our house there are 10 men and 10 women. ذهب أبي إلى الرياض قبل 3 أيام. قبل 3 أيام. My father went to Riyadh before 3 days. In other words, 3 days ago. يوم, أيام, hence masculine. ذهب أبي, my father went to Riyadh 3 days ago. Okay, end of that exercise. We move on to the next one. Number 5. اكتب الأعداد من 3 إلى 10 واجعل كل من الكلمات الآتية معدودا له. He said, write the numbers from 3 to 10 and make each one of the following words a ma'dud. Adad ma'dud, number, and the thing which is being numbered. So he says, you must now say, for example, 3 cars, 4 cars, 5 cars, 6 cars, 7 cars, 8 cars, 9 cars, 10 cars. I'll do just the sayaratun to begin with. So sayaratun feminine, hence the numbers 3 to 10 will be masculine. So thalathu sayaratin, arba'atu sayarat, arba'u sayaratin, khamsu sayaratin, sittu sayaratin, sab'u sayaratin, thamani sayaratin, tis'u sayaratin, ashru sayaratin. That's how it goes. And the next one is ukhtun. So the same thing will apply. Thalathu akhawatin. Ukhtun singular, akhawatun plural. Thalathu akhawatin. Arba'u akhawatin, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to do all of them. That's for you to do at your own. The next one is talibatun, feminine once again. So therefore, thalathu talibatin. Same thing is majallatun, feminine form, meaning a magazine. Thalathu majallatin. Next one is bintu, which is a girl or a daughter, but in this case a girl. So thalathu banatin, arba'u banatin, ashru banatin, tis'u banatin, so on and so forth. However many daughters and girls you want to talk about. And the last one, sa'atun. Sa'atun meaning a watch or a clock. So or even if you want to take an hour, thalathu sa'atin. Khamsu sa'atin, 5 hours. You know, if you're using it in the context of time. But yeah, if you want to take it as an item, as in a watch or a clock, I have 5 watches, or you're speaking in the context of time, that it will be in 5 hours time, the same word is used, and thus the number remains the same, which is ستة سبع ثماني تسع عشر, all masculine because the word ساعة is feminine. And that's the end of page 112. Moving on to the last page of a year now, page 113. الكلمات الجديدة, to the new words. المجلة جمع مجلات. الحرف جمعها حروف. So المجلة, the magazine. Jim is an abbreviation for the word جمع, which means plural. So plural, مجلات, which is magazines. الحرف, the letter, as in A, B, C, D, E, that kind of letters, not the letters that you're eating in your salad, and not the letters that you are writing to people either. So الحرف refers to ألف لام. لا أقول ألف لام حرف, ولكن ألف حرف ولام حرف وميم حرف. As Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam says in that hadith, that I don't say alif lam mim is the letter, but rather alif is the letter, lam is the letter, and mim is the letter, and you get reward for every single letter of the Quran. So al-harfu, singular form, hurufun, plural form, the letter and letters. Indonesia, as you can tell, quite straightforward from the name itself. And the last one, al-kalimatu jam'u kalimatun. Kalimatu kalimatun. Al-kalimatu, the word, kalimatun, words. And that is the end of page 113, and it is the end of lesson number 20. And we will stop on this point here for tonight, inshallah ta'ala. In our next class, we will begin lesson number 21. Then we've got 22, 23, and we are done. So we've got only just 3 lessons to complete this book. So inshallah ta'ala, hopefully, I say hopefully, but hopefully now in September, we can complete this kitab. It's actually run for over a year. Tonight is the 60th lesson from the, or 61st lesson, I can't even remember anymore, that we've been doing this kitab here on Zoom. Okay, if this is the same word kalima used for dua, kalima tayyiba, that's correct. So, al-kalimatu wal-kalam, same thing, it's the word kalima. Say your kalima if you go to maktab and people tell you kalima tayyiba, kalima shahada, kalima raddi kufr, and kalima tamjid, all of them, different ways people use the word kalima. It's the one and the same word. But okay, that being said, we then stop on this point for tonight, inshallah ta'ala. Until next time, we end and we say, wa sallallahu wa sallam wa baraka ala nabiyyina Muhammad. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.